Hey everybody, welcome to Dead True Podcast. My name is Jimmy.
Steven. And we got Jason with us below. We got a special guest this week.
Yes, oh yeah, hey, y'all. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself, Mr. Jason.
My name's Jason. I'm friends with Jimmy, and I know Steven. I do a little bit of background acting in Savannah, and I'm actually going to be on 2 episodes of Fear and part 2. I'm not in part 1, but we'll talk about that when it comes out.
Yeah, I know how that is. Is this your first time doing like background stuff, or have you done it before?
Fear was my first ever, and I tried as a walker, and didn't get on as a walker. I'm a featured background role. I can't really say what it is yet, but since then I've done 4 other productions. One of them I'm in a scene with John Bernthal, and the other one just a rap, so I can't really talk about it either.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna.
I'm on 5 productions now.
That was gonna be that's what I was getting at. I remember. So the Walking Dead was one of the first ones that I did too, and I mainly just wanted to do it. The only reason I got into any background stuff was just to get on the Walking Dead. Like that was my bucket list, to get on something Walking Dead related. Fear, you know what I mean? Walking Dead. I wanted to be on the Walking Dead in some way, and it kills you not being able to talk about it is what I was getting at. And you can't, or you're at that point right now where you can't say much about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's hard. I caught myself today just briefly talking to somebody and almost slipped up and mentioned a name that I'm not supposed to, and I caught myself, and man, it's hard. But yeah, it was a blast, man. I'm a Walking Dead fan, and they moved Fear to Savannah this season. I tried and tried and tried. I went on a diet. I lost 50 pounds. I was able to get booked. Yeah, I never could get on as a walker because I didn't meet the size requirements. But I mean, what I did was a blast.
Yeah, that's what I tell people all the time on tours. I tell them I would have paid them money just to get, even if you didn't see me, even if I could just say I was there. You know what I mean? Like, I just wanted to be able to say I was there.
That's what I wanted. I wanted the full experience. They could have put me in the back of the swamp, neck deep in water, and I would have been happy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would have enjoyed it. Yeah.
Hey guys, everybody in the comments. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jason.
Yeah, they asking me to say the name, and they're saying the names everywhere, and it's not that name. It's not that name.
All right, guys. We want to say to everybody in the comments.
Hey everybody.
How'd your weekend go, guys?
Mine was good. I took the weekend off, and I spent it with the family this weekend. So we had a good Father's Day weekend.
That's good, man. Yeah, we basically did tours on Thursday through Saturday, and then I actually took the boys to breakfast, and we went to the movies, watched The Flash, was really good. And then we went to the party that night, had fun with Mr. Darren and everybody there. Of course, a whole lot of our friends was there. And yes, we watched Fear. We watched that last night. I actually got to watch it with Mr. Jason and Darren and Daryl and a whole bunch of people. We had fun with it.
Heck yeah! So y'all had a good time?
I had a great time. How about you, Jason?
Oh, I don't know if he heard you.
You hear me, Jason?
Yeah, you sound like a robot. I can hear you.
Sorry, we're lagging a little bit, I guess.
Yeah, he was just asking if you had fun last night.
Yeah, I had a blast last night getting to talk to a few people, and my middle daughter actually drove up from Thomaston. She just recently moved off from us to Thomaston, which is 30 minutes from Sonoy. And she come up there and ate with us and watched the viewing party with us. So that was a blast. And we hung out with Jimmy and got to hide some rocks and find some rocks. I do the rock painting, and I hit a bunch of those. And was happy to see people find them.
Yep, I got one right here. I got mine.
Yeah, Tammy and Brooke Davis hung out with us too. We had a lot of fun with those girls, and it was just a good time all around. We ended up going to the comic book store Sunday. I had a lot of fun there, and you end up finding something pretty big at the comic book store we ain't told Stephen about. So you need to tell me, Stephen.
Well, I blame Jimmy on this new comic book obsession that I got. I've never collected Funko Pops or Walking Dead comics until I got hanging around Jimmy. But anyway, I went into a store today in Fayetteville, and there was a number 3 sitting on the wall, and it made the trip back home with me today.
Oh, heck yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I couldn't pass a wild find number 3 up. I've never seen a sub number 10 in person, so I had to get it.
Well, now you own one.
Now I have one, yes, sir, and it's in pretty good shape. It's in real good shape.
That's good.
I'm trying to think if I've got anything before 10. I think I got a few, maybe. I know I got like the first appearance of Negan and a bunch of the key issues and most of the run. But the first few volumes I picked up in the trade paperbacks. And then I started doing it like by the week. So like, I've got some of the single issues, but I didn't pick up till after 10. So if I've got any, it's just some that I picked up along the way.
Yeah. Well, Linda, we don't have the first one. That thing sells for outrageous amounts of money. And then, I got to get I got to sell an arm or a leg or something to get that. But Will I am. Yeah. I see him at number 3 money. I got you, buddy. Yeah. But yeah, it's number 3. That's an awesome find, man. I've never even seen anything lower than a 15, I think.
Oh yeah, really? Was it graded or anything? No.
I gave him a graded comic book.
Raw.
Yeah. You got it wrong, but I gave him.
Jimmy gave me my first graded one.
Yep.
I don't know. I've got some graded Walking Dead comics, but I don't get into the graded ones as much because I enjoy, I read the crap out of my comic books. Like I read so many comic books, mostly Marvel and Image, like Skybound, Walking Dead, Invincible, and Marvel. But I'm talking about I read the crap out of comics, so it wouldn't do me no good to put all mine in slabs.
Yeah, Ness is asking if it's the first. Yeah, Ness is asking if it's the first run. It's a first run number 3.
There you go. No, I like them slabbed. I like them where you can't touch them. That's what I like about them. I don't want to touch them. I kind of like them to collect them. So I'm kind of that way. So we watched that. Did you watch Dead City, Stephen?
Yeah, I just watched it about probably 2 hours ago.
So I'm gonna kind of ask this in the comments because I'll be honest, I watched it too. On a scale between 1 to 10, I want y'all guys to rate it honestly. Don't go just because it's Walking Dead. Don't slap a 10 on it. I want to know what your honest opinion is, even in the little captions in the comments. If y'all guys start listening to that, we'll kind of go over that. What's your 1 to 10, Stephen? 1 being the worst, 10 being the best.
1. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Y'all might fall out when I say this. But I ain't gonna give it nothing. I ain't gonna give it nothing crazy high, but I'd say 7 or 8, man. I thought it was pretty good actually.
Okay.
Jason, I thought it was decent.
I'll probably get a little bit of hate for it, but I'm gonna give it a 5 because to me it was just too much. It was too much CGI in it for me.
You gotta be honest. If you didn't like it, you trust me. I say I don't like a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I liked it, but there was too much in it that was real CGI-ish looking to me, and I I don't know. I know they're in a busy big city. I don't know. I hope it improves a little bit over the first episode. To be honest with you.
What do you think, Jimbo?
I would have to agree with Jason. I think I'd give it a 6 though, a little bit better. But my whole thing is, I The Walking Dead, it always has that, I don't know, rural feel to it. But with them being in the city, I just couldn't. I don't know. It just wasn't home to me. It wasn't a Walking Dead feel. So I think some of my bias has to do with it's not here. I think that's it. Once I get over that, I think I'll be fine. But I don't know. It's just not that. It's not.
Oh,
Yeah.
and
Much
this
like
is
Last of
and,
Us, of course.
and this has got a point. Yeah, I mean, it
Yeah.
definitely had Last of Us feels and
Yes.
stuff to it. But yeah, no, I didn't mind it. I don't think it's the greatest or anything, but it wasn't. I thought it was going to be a lot worse. I'll put it that way. I wasn't expecting. I wasn't expecting it to be as good as I thought it was.
I agree with Jennifer. There's nothing wrong with New York City, but my thing is, it's just Walking Dead to me has always been in my backyard, and I guess I'm kind of biased. It's not in my backyard, and I'm kind of like upset about it. And I think that's what I'm saying. I think I have a bias to it, and that's why I'm rating it the way I am. Once I get over it, I think I'll be fine. Rick and Michonne's going to be the same way. I think I'm more excited about it, but at the same time, I can't help but to. If this man killed my wife, would I go out there and hang out with him? I can't do that. I can't do it.
Yeah, I'm way over that, I think.
Yeah, but still, you'll run off with the dude. I mean, come on now.
Yeah, but she had to go find him in order to get to Herschel, though.
Yeah, I get it, but yeah. I don't know, man. Like I said, and at least we got a little bit of trailer to the Daryl's show. Y'all see that? Where he's out on the boat kind of sailing away by himself.
I didn't
Are
see
you
that.
believing he sailed all the way across the Atlantic Ocean to France and without getting sunburnt and dying?
Yeah, not falling off and dehydrated.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that can go wrong. I was like, that's unbelievable.
I heard he's gonna have a beach ball with him.
Yeah, maybe he'll play
a volleyball.
Yeah. And Christy Lucio agrees with me. That was crazy. Just a little bit.
The bar keeps him good.
Yep. That's my thing. It's like,
that's the number one question. What's going on with that?
Yeah, exactly. I get it on tour all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Needless to say, I was right on tour. I said maybe a paddle boat or a sailboat, and I was kind of right. I was in between. It was a regular pontoon boat, I guess.
I don't know. I have to watch it. I ain't seen nothing.
Captain Jack Sparrow. What would you call Daryl? Captain Jack what? Jack what?
Yeah. I'm curious. I'm curious about the Daryl one, but yeah, I don't know, this Maggie and Negan one. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was okay, and I had heard rumors, and I think I may have mentioned it on the show. I may not have mentioned it on the show. I might have just mentioned it when we were talking, like before or after. But I had heard rumors that they reshot that for that whole first episode. Like they went back after they had already filmed most of the season and reshot the first episode because they didn't like the first go around. But I mean this would have been the good one. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't know, man. So, what about the Fear show? Y'all watch Fear? I know me and Jason watched Fear, but did you watch Fear, Steven?
I didn't. I've got to catch up. I still got to watch the Clear episode. And,
well, can we at least give out spoilers to it since me and Jason?
Oh, you can do whatever. Yeah, I'm not.
All right. This
I ain't
episode,
gonna get mad at no spoilers.
The best thing of that episode at the ending, where he actually came in there and talked on his mic. Jason, I'll let you say what was said.
Who?
Morgan. There's a scene where Morgan's in a graveyard, and it turns out to be Eastman's graveyard. That's where he takes Grace and buries her. And he tells Mo that I think it's time, something along the lines of it's time for us to go look for that friend that I told you about. And then he picks up the microphone and he addresses Rick Grimes on the walkie-talkie, and kind of did like they did when they left each other. I'll turn the walkie-talkie on at dawn each morning. But he told him he was coming to look for him, whether he was in Alexandria or not.
Mm-hmm.
So that's, I mean, all of us saw that. They've got to do something with that.
Yeah, I'm hoping that Morgan makes an appearance in the Rick and Michonne.
Well, you need to watch it, Steven, because Morgan is like the old Morgan. Like, he is having flashbacks, dude. He's going crazy. He sees red. He's putting clear on everything. It's pretty badass, dude. You know, we all about the clear.
Awesome.
Yeah. I mean, I want him to. I definitely want to watch it. I'm going to.
Yep.
I really like the swamp scene in that episode too.
Oh yeah. How did he make it out the boat? They never showed him making it out the boat.
No, but I assume he was cut the zip strap, and then Madison or somebody showed up and probably pulled him out. But I've actually been to that location and seen it with my own two eyes, and it's pretty wild.
That's cool, man.
I wasn't a part of it, but I had an invitation to go look at it one day.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah, I'm curious to see some filming locations once it comes out. I want to go track them down afterward and make some YouTube videos.
Oh yeah.
No, I can hook you up. I know where they're all at.
Savannah, I love Savannah. We go there all the time. Yeah, you'll have to come down there with us and be my tour guide, man.
Yeah, we can do it.
Tour guide of Savannah. There you go.
Yeah, we could do it. They pretty much did like The Walking Dead did. They stayed within an hour pretty much. There was one location, I can't say what, but it was a little over an hour away. But it's all pretty much within an hour of Savannah.
Was it at the Whistle Stop Cafe?
Not now. No,
huh?
No, it ain't.
Oh,
is it in Juliet, Georgia?
Holy shit! If it's in Juliet, Georgia, dude, I get some kind of prize at the end.
Yeah.
If you come back later and say it's Juliet, Georgia, I get a special rock or something.
Christy Lucio said Savannah trip, and dang, that's crazy's on here. Good God, look at there.
Yeah. Well, y'all talking about Savannah locations. What's really cool about it is it's all public. It's all public now. Everybody's seen Padre. Padre's an actual fort in Savannah that you can visit publicly.
Yep, I've
cool.
been to that one.
Yeah.
I got to get down there. I never been to Savannah. Maybe
what?
Once. Maybe no. I was a little kid.
Now the fight arena that was with Padre has been tore down. It's no longer there. The one that Baby Mo or Young Mo is sparring with the Walker in the first episode. It's been tore down. Christy
Lucio said it's beautiful. We got to get going down there.
We love Savannah. We go all the time.
Oh, speaking of this, it's totally off subject, and I'm gonna just kind of tell everybody. Rick's house is under contract in Alexandria, so it's being sold. So heads up on everybody, just letting everybody know they got a sign out says under contract now. So yeah, it's going down.
Yeah, I mean,
no more open houses at all, unfortunately.
No, I never went in anyway. I kept.
Jimmy did.
Yeah, no, I didn't really. I don't know.
Well, I didn't go in there licking on shit like some people. I went in there and done a thing.
Yeah. I should have probably, but I just never walked over there and went in.
Yep. Yeah, I went in there with Miss Kim, as she's in the comments. See there right there, Miss Kim? Went there and kind of hung out with her in there. It was pretty cool to see it. No more chance to open house, Tammy. I'm sorry, honey.
You never know. What if somebody who buys it turns it into something?
Yeah, we're hoping they turn it into something. That'd be nice.
I'm glad I got a stepfather on at the time before last.
Yep. We seen your picture, Christy. You got a picture on the front of the stairs in your picture right here.
Jimmy.
Yeah, what's up?
So I keep everything, man, and I've got like a box. I've got a couple boxes full of just Walking Dead stuff that I acquired down in around Sonoy and everywhere. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I was looking through it, and I found this. I don't know if you can see it. It's a Grantville map.
Oh crap, that's cool, man. It's been a long time since I've seen one of those.
And then on the back, it's got like the pictures.
Oh, that's old school. Jim made them things, man. I ain't seen that in forever.
Yeah, it's old. It's it says "Welcome to Grantville, home of the Clear" episode.
Mm-hmm.
It's got the map description and the map. I was digging out, and I was like, "Oh man, look at that!"
That's in 2013, isn't it? Look at
I don't
the date
know.
on that
Let's see
bad boy.
if it has.
2013.
I don't know if it has a date on here. I was looking and I didn't see one.
Man, that's so cool.
No, I don't see one. But I was thinking about framing.
Yeah, that's a Jim Sells original right there, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's cool as crap.
I got a box full of stuff like that, man. I need to go through it and like do something creative with it.
Yeah, that's a Nissa type deal right there. You got to be a fan back when Nissa was me when Stephen was down here to handle all that, John. That's old school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're talking about the Clear House and the Savannah trip, Stephen. I can show you the two King County houses, and that was used too.
Okay, were they like outside? Did you do any filming like in the historic area?
No, sir.
So it was all like outside of the historical downtown.
There's some, but I wasn't a part of it.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay. So the houses they used. I hadn't seen the episode yet. Yeah, were they supposed to look like the houses from Atlanta?
One was there was some minor differences, but it's close.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's real close. But it's no longer standing. They got burnt.
Gotcha. I do want to shout out to all our fans over on Foxhole tonight. We got a bunch of fans over on Foxhole kind of watching. We'd like to say hello to you guys and welcome. Appreciate y'all guys on here.
Yeah, everybody. Yep. Comments are pouring in tonight, boys.
We got people on Twitch too, also YouTube and Facebook as well.
I can't see the comments unless y'all highlight them, so I don't know who's saying what.
It's okay. We can't put you on our side, man. Be in charge of everything. You got the magic wands on this side.
Oh yeah. Good.
I got you. We appreciate everybody watching tonight. Thank you, Mr. Jason. But no, we have a lot of fun with it, guys.
Yeah, my story is a little bit like yours too, Jason. I was going to be a walker on the show. That's what I was going down for, to be a walker in the beginning, and I actually had like 2 opportunities hit. Like, so I've been a huge fan forever, fan of the comic books, and I was a fan of the show, and then kind of like what you were saying, the next step in my evolution as a fan, I went to cons, I went to filming, met the actors, did all that kind of stuff, worked media, got to interview them. Then I was like, I got to get on the show, and finally did it. And it's just like that ultimate, I don't know, that ultimate feeling. You know what I'm saying?
I can relate to that 100%, because when I started trying, I tried and tried. We had to do 30-second self-filmed videos walking like a walker. And
oh, really? See, that's what I was saying about being a walker. At the last minute, they wanted me to be a savior, or I had 2 positions come over at once, and they said, we can always bring you back later as a walker. That's what I was getting to earlier. And I never ended up going back to do the walker thing, and I regret it. But they had y'all do videos?
Yeah, you had to film yourself for 30 seconds doing your best walker impersonation. And I was a little bit bigger. Like I said, I lost 50 pounds, but I sent my video to a good friend. I'm not going to name him. Y'all know him. And he said that my walk was great, that I was doing everything right. It was just my size was holding me back for wardrobe.
Yeah.
So I went on a heavy diet, and a role came up that said it was going to be featured background, and I was like, ain't no way I'm going to get it. So I put in for it anyway, and about 4 days later, I was sitting at work and got a text message on my phone, and it said, congratulations, you've been selected by the director for the role of so-and-so, so-and-so. And I thought it was a joke. So, and it told me to schedule a COVID test, and I waited a couple of hours, and they text me back, hey, are you going to schedule your COVID test? And I was like, no, this is real.
Hey guys, Missy and Will I Am asked me if I ever been in basically asked me why I never been in a show. I'll make a deal with you. I'm actually going to put in for Tales this year to try to be on that. I can't be as cool as that guy right there, but we'll try to make it as good as Steven.
Yeah,
Steven.
How cool would it be if we all got in the same episode, man?
That'd be cool, man. That'd be cool.
I'm actually going to try to see if I can put in for something like that. Being as my face is visible on another one, I don't know how that works.
No, they don't care, man.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't care. They don't even study that. As long as you didn't have like a really big line or some kind of, really, unless you were like super featured, like Joshua Michael or something. I've seen several people pop up on different ones, and they didn't even ask. Like when I did Tales, the casting agency I use or whatever, they knew I had worked on The Walking Dead. You know what I mean?
No. Okay, sweet, cool.
Yeah, they don't study that.
I actually tried to get on Hysteria up there that just recently wrapped, and I never could get on it because of my facial hair. I didn't fit an 80s profile.
Well, they're filming around Sonoya this week is Captain America.
Oh, no way.
They're filming somewhere around Harrelson, Sonoya area. They're supposed to be filming Captain America this week. So, yeah.
That's my next goal, was to get on a Marvel project, because I'm a big Marvel fan. I'm a big Walking Dead fan, and I hadn't done a Marvel thing yet. I did Stranger Things, but hadn't done Marvel yet.
I got a friend that just did something on
Something on what?
Captain America.
Captain America. I know they got Stephen Yeun supposed to be filming here pretty soon around Atlanta.
Yeah.
June, so it's probably that Captain America movie, to be honest with you.
I forgot what it's in. He's going to be the Sentry. I think it is the Captain America movie. I don't know.
Anybody in the comments, look it up for us and throw it in the comments. We'll know, okay?
I forgot what it was. They announced what movie or show that he was going to be appearing in. He's going to be, I think, one of the Thunderbolts. He's going to be the Sentry, I think.
Yeah, Thunderbolts. Yeah.
Aimless asked, do you have to be SAG for The Walking Dead or have an agent? It kind of just depends on what kind of role you're trying to get. Like, you don't have to do background or anything.
No.
Or have an agent. You just go through a agency like Extras Casting Atlanta on Facebook. You can find them on Facebook. There's all kind of casting agencies. But for like speaking roles and stuff, I hear it helps a lot.
Yeah, I just went to a regular casting agency, and I'm not SAG or got an agent, but
yeah,
I did witness something where they wanted to give a background, a line, and there was a big argument about it, about filling the paperwork out for SAG, so it got booted. But
yeah,
that would have been a good opportunity for that person.
Oh, that's kind of, it's not sad, but they just kind of they'll find any way to get you out of saying a line. Like my role on Tales was featured, and I was written into the script and everything. And like, instead of me coming out there and say anything, they had me come out there and do the motion with the hand. That way, yeah. That way I didn't say anything, so they didn't have to pay me for saying a line, and it wouldn't go into all what you were just talking about. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So there's like, just hold your palm out. I'm like, hey man, I'll rub my stomach and pat my head if you want me to. You just point me in the direction.
That's how I was. I did whatever they wanted me to. I watched everything. I watched the cameras up and pictures up, and I just paid attention to everything, and they wound up placing me pretty
Let
good.
me
in
ask
it.
you this. Something I love to watch when I'm on set is people getting in trouble. Like
Yeah.
people that are there, that younger people that never done it before, that are doing like you said, the mindset you want to be in when you go on set is that you're gonna do exactly what they tell you, nothing more, nothing less. You don't
Yep.
want to do nothing more either, because like I've seen a director on The Walking Dead jump all over a background actor for just trying to hold a ladder for one of the crew members. I mean, because if that's an insurance thing, like if
Yeah,
that, like if that background actor was to not support it just right and he were to fall, or even if he just fell, he could blame it on that. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, and being my first role being featured, I was so close to the main action. It taught me a lot versus doing a cattle call for my first opportunity. So I got to see everything up close and know what to expect. And I have done a cattle call or two since, but I have done another featured role. I have done 2 more featured roles since on other productions.
Yeah, it gets kind of contagious. I like to do. I don't really ever say no to anything. I don't submit for too much anymore. But if something comes my way, the last thing I did was at Tales, and I just wanted to be on another Walking Dead show. You know what I mean? But I mean, I would never turn anything down. You never know, man. Like you said, they about gave that background actor a line. And you never know. Anything could happen on set, man.
I mean, they wanted to, and they argued and went back and forth, and the person that they was gonna give it to didn't even know it at the time. And then somebody went and told them like they was gonna give you this, and then man, it broke their heart.
Ah, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
What's going on, Mr. Harlan?
Harlan, how's it going, buddy? It was good seeing you at this last camp.
There you go. He was with us last night. He was at the party. What's up, Shay?
Was he?
Yes. Look what Shay says about you, Steven.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. My hand skills were
on fleek.
On fleek, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was reading comments here. Yeah, you're exactly right, Amos. That's what you got. You just gotta.
I will tell a quick funny story talking about doing what we're supposed to do. There was this young kid that was a walker, and he was in full costume, and he thought it would be funny to pull out I think it was a Michael Myers mask out of his backpack and slid it on, and then pulled out a fake kitchen knife. And he got escorted pretty quick off set and was told not to ever come back.
What now?
Yeah, he put on a Michael Myers mask and pulled out a rubber knife and was walking around holding, acting a fool in Walker outfit.
Oh
He got
my God.
Hold up. What'd you say? The fanboy's gonna have the Tank Walker? That's pretty sweet, man. I ain't never met him. Well, I am just said in the comment section. You're gonna be a fanboy this year.
Funko Pop time.
I don't think he's got a Funko Pop, does he? I guess we be the Jim Carrey Walker, right?
Or he's got a
I think he's got something.
Well, we talking about the Army Man in the tank, or we talking about the Tank Walker that's got the
he's talking about the whale. Oh, he said Tank Walker. I was thinking Whale Walker.
No, the Tank Walker had a Funko Pop. We call him Jim Carrey Walker. Now, the one inside the tank that was Army Man, remember he had the gun, Rick shot the gun inside the tank. That's the other one. But I'm not kind of elaborate in the tank. Okay, yes, that would be the Tank Walker, yes, because the other one we call Jim Carrey Walker. Funko messed up on that, just saying. Yeah,
did you know? I'll have to dig up the video somewhere, but they had a whole story wrote for that character that they cut out.
He did, in fact. Now was the actual real life actor that actually had that role.
Yeah,
and Darabont actually had it. You're completely right, Stephen.
Yeah, I watched something about it not too long ago, and it was actually pretty interesting. Like the story they had planned. I'll have to dig it up, and we'll have to watch it one week.
Yes, bus walker. They call him Jim Carrey Walker. Yep. because he looked like Jim Carrey.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I didn't even think about it being Father's Day weekend, and I didn't ask my family if they had anything planned or anything like that, and they would surprise me with a dinner, and I just couldn't make it, man. But yeah, y'all were in good hands with Jimmy.
Well, I did the best I could on short notice, and I did drop a microphone that didn't work, but that microphone sucked anyway.
Well, if it didn't work, you didn't drop it.
Yeah. I was trying to get people to talk on it, and I'm holding it closer, and it just wouldn't work, man. I don't know, but what I consider what I had to work with, I did fairly well.
What you do is you just take the microphone and shove it way up in their face. Try to get it up in their nose.
I tried to get IB Daryl to like suck on it, and it didn't. You couldn't hear him even then.
Easy now, easy now.
Because I was trying to. Jason, did I not put it up to close to y'all's mouth?
Don't do that.
It just didn't work. I'll be there funny as hell though. Just saying.
We ain't streaming on OnlyFans tonight, so keep it PG on
I'll
here.
Keep my feet pics out of here, okay? We'll be fine.
IB Daryl. Was IB Daryl there as Daryl?
He was there as Daryl. He said he started a gang, and the name of his gang. There you go.
Was he in character the whole time?
Yeah, he did fairly well. I love that dude. He did a good job.
He looks freaky, man. It looks good. It looks really good. It's freakily accurate.
It was a pretty microphone. I gotta say, it had lights and all kind of LEDs all over. It lit up. It just didn't work as a mic.
My daughter that come up there to eat with us. She's not really big into The Walking Dead. She knows about it. But she saw him sitting out on the golf cart, and she thought it was really Norman Reedus. No, that's cosplayers. She don't know nothing about cosplayers. But she thought it was really
funny part. I had a group of tourists that came through. I was doing a tour for the other day, and that no joke, they seen IB Negan riding through that same cart. They jumped off my cart during the tour to go get him. I was like, "Oh my god!" I looked at IB Negan. I'm like, "Can't be doing it, man."
He was pretty funny when we had him on the show this past time. He surprised me.
Yep. Yeah, Lori said she enjoyed the question and answer panel. We appreciate that. We kind of set that up at the last minute, like we said. We enjoyed it too. What do you think, Jason?
Yeah, I had a blast. That's actually the first one I've ever done, and Jimmy asked me if I'd do it. And I said, "Yeah, I'll do it." And I used to be really shy talking in front of people. I hated book reports in school. I hated reading anything at all, and I don't know, I guess being up close with some of my people that I've watched for years on the show, standing right in front of them with cameras rolling, it made me a little bit more comfortable doing it, and I really enjoyed it.
Believe it or not, back in high school and stuff, man, I was scared to even go up front.
Dude, I hated it, man. In college, I dropped speech every semester because the first day they said, "Okay, tomorrow you're going to come in and give a speech to the class about yourself." I dropped the class every time. I never got past the second day at speech class in college.
You go, so me and Steven wouldn't have been doing this under normal circumstances.
Yeah.
I was scared to death to even talk in front of people, much less on something like this or
on a tour.
Yep. Anything. I mean, I couldn't do it.
Same.
Yeah, I was one of those I'd be tapping my heel on the toe of my other shoe and clicking my fingers and rubbing my hands, and I hated it, but I'm getting a little better at it.
There you go. I mean, the biggest thing about talking in front of people like this or anything, you just got to remember, hey, they're just people like you are. And ain't no difference. So as soon as you do that, you're good to go. And this Walking Dead stuff's taught all of us, we can have fun with each other and enjoy each other. At the end of the day, we're all just one big community anyway.
Oh, yeah, sure.
But I'm glad all of us on the same page. Go ahead.
Remember when Dead City, the only reason I brought this up is because I was Googling like pictures for Dead City, and I brought up that first promo where it was called Isle of the Dead. Remember that?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just kind of crazy how they changed name. That's not a bad name. I heard that it had something to do with Romero.
Oh,
Is why they changed, like the Romero estate. Not with Romero, of course. Romero's not with us anymore, but
yeah.
with the Romero estate or of the dead, whoever the way they divided that up was really weird because like Romero's estate got either land of, and then somebody else got of the dead or something. You know what I mean? They like split it up somehow, but I heard that it had something to do with that they couldn't do it because it was like it sounded like one of the Dawn of the Dead. You know what I mean? Return of the Dead.
They are doing another Tales, by the way, Missy. We don't know when it's going to air, though. They ain't really said anything, and they have not filmed it yet. They're about to.
Yeah, I hope.
Go ahead, Steven. I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying I hope they kind of switch this one up a little bit. I hope they do more of like the alpha type story that they did.
It would be cooler.
Yeah.
Yes. Rise of the Governor and the Fall of the Governor would be awesome.
Yes.
We could get those, and we could get a Vato's episode or something. I mean, some stuff like that. Stuff that, kind of like one shots.
I know we talked about this before. What just happened? Hold on. I don't know what just happened. Anyway.
It became the Jimmy Show.
It did for a split second there. I had to fix it. I don't know what happened. Anyway, yeah, what would be your favorite person to bring back in the comment section and why? Kind of list that out. We'll kind of go over them.
Bring back for
like a character on the show.
For Tales.
Yeah.
I don't know, but Christy asked, what about the new names for walkers in Dead City? That's something I must have completely missed. What were the new names?
It actually happened the first couple of seconds, and I cannot remember it myself. Jason, you remember?
I can't remember. Huh? Roamers.
There you go. Had the lady set you straight on that one, Jason. Said off.
Boy, she came in there quick. That's what I'm talking about. You need to get her on the show. Y'all switch out. You go in there.
Yeah.
Hey, she's just as big as Walking Dead as I am now. Don't let her fool you.
Oh, yeah. Groaners, not roamers. I thought they said roamers.
Yeah, groaners. Yeah, that's what it was. And they call them carry-on and fear.
There you go.
Which means rotting flesh.
Oh, hey, I'll tell you something I did like. What was those? Was it bugs coming out of that one? Cockroaches?
Yeah, it was crazy, man. I was sitting there, I was like, why ain't scratching yourselves? And all of a sudden the bugs started coming out.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool, especially with it being like New York City.
Did you say groaners or roamers? Oh, she said groaners. I thought she said roamers. That was my bad.
Yeah, it's groaner. I thought, I don't know. I thought roamers. I thought y'all said roamers, but
Missy wants an Abraham spinoff.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Him and Eugene.
Yeah, I would love to see the governor. To me, the governor was one of the best villains on the show, in my opinion. He nailed his part, but I would really like to see what led him up to that point with his family. I would like to see that.
I agree with that.
Yeah, and somebody said a Princess story. Robin said that, and yeah, that would be cool too.
Oh yeah.
Did y'all see the interview? Did saying Melissa did not move forward? Oh yeah, that he thought chances of her coming on the spinoff are pretty good.
She's already filming, ain't she?
Yeah, I've seen.
Yeah, she's filming.
Yeah, I've already seen shots with them two on set.
Yeah. Daryl and Merle before it failed. That'd be pretty damn awesome.
Yeah. Or during it.
Yeah.
Like during the chaos.
That'd be awesome.
Because they had that game. I like that game, Survival Instinct.
Yeah, that game, mate. Their storyline been cool on that.
Yeah, they could just adapt that storyline because it was just Daryl and Merle before. You know what I mean?
Yep. Full Circle Toys actually has that game, and I think it was PS3 that's autographed by Norman.
Oh, yeah, I got the game on PS3, but I ain't got it autographed by Norman.
Yeah, they got it in there. How much was it, Jason? I know you went in there today. Did you see it?
I can't remember. I went in there to grab that 9.8 that you told me about, the third from the last issue.
Yeah.
And to let my wife look around at some vintage toys. So I saw it, but I didn't really catch the price on it.
I got you. I know they have it. I check the price on it this week and tell you about it. Yeah, Daryl and Merle's link to Breaking Bad would be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I like to see Aaron Paul and on there with Walter White.
And I mean, I've said it before. We've said it before. If they do tackle some, stuff that's not directly from the show, tackle some of the other medias like Clementine. Do a Clementine episode.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Bring back Rooker.
Yeah, we got a lot of Daryl and Merles.
Yeah, I was a big Merle fan too. I really liked him, which I originally remember him from Mallrats eating the
the pretzels.
The pretzels. Yeah, so
yeah, I've never seen Mallrats. I gotta go back and watch it.
What? That's a classic, dude.
Never seen it. Never seen Mallrats.
Dude, that's a classic, man. I've watched that movie so many times. I think I still got it on Blu-ray. I love those movies. Clerks, Mallrats, all of them.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. I've never seen it.
You need to watch it.
I've seen Clerks, never seen Mallrats.
yeah, he's in Mallrats.
Yeah. Well, all right, y'all about ready? Y'all want to wrap her up?
Let's wrap it up, man. We're gonna wrap it up a little early tonight.
Yeah, by the way, we didn't even mention Casey's not with us because, I don't know why we didn't know that he was going somewhere exotic or some shit. He's
in Hawaii, dude.
I know.
I was like, what? He told me he was driving to Hawaii. I said, how in the hell do you do that?
Yeah.
I didn't think you could drive to Hawaii, but apparently
Casey,
go ahead.
He's always somewhere cool.
Yeah, I need to be Casey for like a weekend, just a weekend.
I know.
Go eating something and then go out to Hawaii or London or something.
It must be nice. He thinks he can just take a break from the podcast whenever and go to exotic places.
I don't blame him though. I'd be doing it myself. Like, guys, I'm going to Hawaii. See you later. Bye.
Yeah, I would too.
Oh yeah. You're going to see where they filmed Jurassic Park. You need to get him some Jurassic Park locations.
Oh yeah, he would love that.
Yeah, he has the best life, guys. Y'all right on that. We love him.
Oh yeah, Casey's awesome.
Yep. All right, guys. Well, you'll bring up the there you go. You get the Dead True Podcast shirts, guys. And you get the shirt that says, "Did I do that?" It's got me at the supper table over at the Mexican restaurant in Sonoy. Let's go, guys. I'd like to thank all our Patreons. Not quite listed on here because we got some movement going around on them, but we really appreciate y'all. You want to get some swag, you can. Guys, we love each and every one of y'all. And you have a great evening. Okay, guys. That will be my son in his car. So yeah, he's only 18. Give him a break, guys. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Y'all have a great night.
All right, peace.
Go.
Yep.